let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Hello, it's Andy Graham of HoboTraveler.com. I've been traveling non-stop for 16 plus years, and I've gone now to 93 countries. I'm in Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina, trying to learn to say this. And I got a question from Rakesh. Hi Andy, show some tips on the net. I think he's from, I shouldn't guess these things, right? Not question. Okay, somewhere in Asia. Few questions. I've been traveling to Bangkok later this year. I have been to Bangkok a few times just for 1 or 2 days on a transit visa. What is the best hotel to stay in Bangkok or Pattaya? Also, things like passport and money. I'm carrying with me a money belt around me so I do not leave the valuable things in the hotel, and find this way is safe. What do you think? Please do answer questions. I am also traveling from Bangkok. I will ask you in the next mail. I am traveling from Australia. Thank you, Rakesh. Okay. The best hotel in Bangkok is really tough because, of course, everything has to do with price, right? But I will give you two rules of thumb on Bangkok. There are 2 areas in Bangkok. It's you got the Khao San Road side, which is like the younger tourist travelers, and then you got the Sukhumvit area. The Sukhumvit is like your older boom boom guys, and the Khao San Road is your backpacker types. In the movie, the beach with what was his name? Oh, the guy from Titanic. Well, in that movie, he calls it the center of the backpacker universe, and in a way, I would definitely call it the center of the backpacker universe because anybody and everybody that gets near there comes there. But you know, rule of thumb, the prices in the cheapest hotels starting over in Sukhumvit start out around 20, and the cheapest hotels around in Khao San Road start out around $8 or $10. You could probably even get it cheaper someplace in Khao San Road if you really tried. But the prices change, and I haven't been there for a couple years, and I don't know if this curfew they're having changes anything, but in Pattaya, I wouldn't know. I've never been and stayed in Pattaya, so I have no idea on the prices. And Rakesh is kind of asking questions like he thinks I'm a travel, I sell tours or something like that. And this is real natural. A lot of people write me thinking that every single website that's personal at all is somehow selling tours. I don't sell tours in this way. Where I don't sell tours where I get a commission off the airplane flight or the tour or the hotel. So I don't package things that way. I package more things on a consulting way, and I have a live abroad tour where it's basically a seminar to teach you how to live abroad. But Rakesh is kind of asking things. But any question about it, my best advice on always finding a hotel is to first start out with the Lonely Planet guidebook and see what they have. Hopefully find an older edition and not a newer edition, because I think the ones in the last 5 years have just went off the path. They're becoming like Frommer's and Folders and all these other expensive places. Frommer's actually started out at $5 and $10 a day in Europe, and now, of course, he's basically selling high-end stuff. But go to the library, pull out some guidebooks on Thailand, and start looking there. Then work your way. I would try looking at hostelbookers.com. I would stay away from Hostel World anymore. But then what it's going to do is give you the idea of the price range. And then once you get the idea of the price range, then you know how to fit yourself into your style of living. And that's the $1 million problem, because everybody wants to live in a different way and according to how long they've been there. But I'm not going to recommend any hotels in Bangkok right now because they might be out of business by now. I really only stay in the Khao San Road because I enjoy the energy of the young people, and I really don't want to be around a bunch of older guys basically with a girl in tow. It's a little on the disgusting side sometimes. It's not the fact that they're having girls. This is disgusting. Is that they're kind of fat, plump people, right? And they're really not trying. They're a little bit on. I don't know. I should leave this off. Okay. So Pattaya, I have no idea, but I do believe that you can rent a room by the month easier in Pattaya if you wanted to live there. That's one of the, there's two extremely high prostitution places on the planet. That's Pattaya and Angeles City in the Philippines. So understand when he's talking Pattaya, he's basically almost talking code for boom boom girls. And Angeles City, so these are your two center of the universe for prostitution places. I've never really stayed in Pattaya. I went across to an island across the thing, and there was some nice, real cheap rooms. I went there with my Thai girlfriend. But again, the best way to start out is to go to the library, pull out some books, guidebooks and I would start out with the cheap guidebooks, which is Lonely Planet or Rough Guides and things like that, then work your way around. And then after you've read them, but you realize that anything that's on TripAdvisor is probably going to be the most expensive, and because that's the trendiest thing there is. Okay, thank you, Rakesh. Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler in Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina.